Hello, welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina. I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Confidence. Okay. Closure. Yes. Yes. Okay. Animals. Da-da, Mau. Da-da, Mau. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm already getting something, but I'm gonna pull some more cards, right? Because we like that here. A few more cards. But I'm already getting a sentence, which is it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be enough. Oh, wow. The weird banana again. Okay, the weird banana is following us in the readings. So, I'm thinking about, it feels like a business, because opening an own business basically requires confidence, right? You have to trust in yourself that you are creating something great. And what often interferes with confidence is basically the scale of a business, right? And there I noticed the bricks on this, right? This is the divine masculine energy, and I think this is the divine feminine energy for this reading. It feels like that. So basically, when you open up a business, you want it to be ideally fruitful, right? You want it to be fruitful, and you want it to be to become something that sustains you, right? And nonetheless, you are also a little bit overwhelmed by all the bricks that you have to lay upon each other, and you are not really, what interferes with confidence is basically the scale, because we always think about that it has to be huge, right? It has to be somewhat huge. When we think about big business, I think about companies like Amazon or something like that, It's like big business, huge, massive. You don't even know to the slightest how this freaking huge business even works. But, when you look at your business, that's a house, right? Yeah, with the bricks all over, It's a... You know how it works. Basically, the basics, that's all you need to know. And therefore, a disclosure card today, that's what I already got, was basically, growth is not everything in a business. So if you think about opening up a business, and you think about, hey, you have to attract, I don't know, millions of people, you don't. Why would you think that, right? It's this never-ending, endless wealth thing that we basically have in our society these days, that shouldn't, that we always have to grow. And today in the closure means for me, what about considering not to grow? Just consider what you need and then close it off. Because if you think about a house, I always think about a house, a big mansion, Would you really want to live inside a big mansion? Would you want, why? If you have 15 bathrooms, and you don't need that. And, you could even getting lost inside your own kitchen, for example, if it was as huge as as a park in an average sized city, right? You just want to create something for you, and it has to be enough for you. Therefore, you just need to look at what you want, what you need. For example, if you want to open a business, it has just to provide you with enough maybe free time, maybe you don't want it to be stressful, maybe you want to travel 3 months of a year or longer or whatnot, or maybe you want to travel full time and therefore it has to be basically remote, right? So it's just something that to consider, that you don't need to scale up to insanity. And I think that's what causes the confusion for you this time, because it's like, well, you know, or maybe that's even preventing you from taking some steps into this direction, because, you know, businessman thinks, hey, it has to be huge. Doesn't have to be huge. You don't even have to have employees. I mean, it depends on the business model, of course, but in the end, like, you know, it doesn't have to be huge. It just has to be enough. And when you have realized this, it takes away a lot of pressure and a lot of confusion, maybe, and a lot of this spiral, right? This, oh my God, it's huge. Just take a shower, right? Take a shower and clean yourself of this growth mindset that these days, that the current days are providing us, you know. Maybe you're thinking about just because this, something with instruments, maybe making instruments, playing instruments, something like that. But it doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be enough. That's all. All you need is enough. Not, you know, it's no one is helped by too much, right? If you look at animals, you know, animals, they also just take what they need from nature, and that's that, you know. They don't participate in insane growth, right? They don't do that. They just enough, you know. Hey, and if it happens to blow up in a way, if it's something that you, for example, do online, you know, and if it happens to blow up to you know, to a lot of numbers, that's fine as well, you know. It's just something, you know, that sometimes prevents us from starting to just think about, oh, it has to be basically something without an end, right? Without closure, something without, you know, it has to be big, and therefore, you know, that's not needed, you know. In the end, all you need are, you know, if you calculate your price and the customers and what you want to have out in the what you want to earn in the end, that's what you need. Nothing more, right? Let's see, we have teachability, hollow bone. Yeah, and I think we also learn along the way. You know, for me, this looks like a house, basically. You know, we learn along the way. And we also learn from, this is always an ancestor card for me, from the wisdom of the elders, you know. And therefore, just the guidance is to be teachable, basically, along the way. And in the hand, the universe is your partner. This just means that you are totally supported by the universe, and that the universe is basically a business partner too in this endeavor, because you know, when we do something like that and don't ask for too much and have the right intentions, of course we will be supported, right? That's of course nothing to be worried about. So I'm gonna pull some more of the spirit song cards, because we've got the guitar here. Yeah, you just want enough, that's all. Or maybe you didn't think about that. Maybe you needed the twist inside your head to think about, hey, you don't need to become ultra huge, you just need to have enough. You know, it's so nice. And then you know, competition automatically flies away, because once you've hit enough, if you set yourself a goal, this is enough, you know, X amount of money, this is enough, well, there you go, goal achieved. And without it, you would always strive for endless things, right? Endless. growth, and you will never be satisfied, Yeah. Harmony and integrity. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's, this is the inner peace that you will get once you have realized that you don't need to grow exorbitantly big. You just need to have enough, and that's all. And there's lies so much wisdom in it because of the harmony and peace and everything you will gain from this, I'm just drawn to the surroundings again. That's something I kind of also like about those cards, but today I'm noticing it in this way with the house, that there are sometimes just too many bricks that we lay upon us, and there's sometimes just too much going on. And by keeping it also simple, this is the best way to make a business. If you think about, for example, big grocery store companies, they also keep it simple. They provide, it's not a special business with a lot of bells and whistles. It's just, they're selling food, right? But it's something everyone needs, and therefore, it's just something I got. But by keeping it simple and clean and just, you will basically get yourself a mental harmony, and then it is achievable. If you think about, financial goals, and if you put an upper limit to it and what you need per month. If you just think about that, you maybe need, I don't know, £2,000 a month or something like that. Think about it. That's achievable. That's actually achievable. And if you think about a little bit, if you think about, I need to have endless growth, that's not what you need, right? You just need enough, and that's all. Energy and results. Yeah, right? I'm noticing this acorns. They're very lined up, the 8 ones, right? It's basically, then you can save your own energy when you scale your business just to be enough, right? You can scale your energy and your resources and also the results to where you want it to be, and not to basically if you think about unlimited things, I'm just again thinking about the spiral, right? It never stops. You just want a result. Or for example, if you want to make an album, right? You think about being a musician. It's so huge. It's so much to learn and to be and to whatnot. What do you need for an album actually? Just 10, 11 songs, something like that. That's all you need. That's the first album finished. It's not like a whole body of work of a huge band like Pink Floyd or something like that. No, it's just one album, right? And the next one will follow as well. It's just, it's not that huge. So think about that, right? Action focus. Yeah, no, of course. Because if you just need to set your intentions clear, and you just have to think about what you actually want, to achieve. And in the first, when it's a business, obviously it's the money. But how can you achieve a limited amount of money inside your pocket? It doesn't have to be millions for the start. Of course, it would be nice if it was scalable in a way, but that's nothing to worry about in the beginning, right? And then you can focus on what's important and what's not. It goes for every task. If you just see if you downscale it to something that you can actually overlook, like a small family house or even a tiny house, right? You can, if you downscale it, you actually find the resources for it, and you see that you're actually able to achieve it, right? Yeah, There it is, beauty and abundance. And that's basically a tip to achieve abundance, because you just need that, right? You just need a simple structure, something simple that will bring you abundance, right? And therefore you can also focus, if you don't make it too huge, for example, you can focus on the tiny details that makes it special. You know, it's more better to focus on the quality of things, you know. This is, you know, if you think about, if you're just thinking about producing one album after another, for example, it would be, maybe you will be sloppy, right? I mean, the more you want to put out, the sloppier it gets, right? But if you focus on the beauty and the tiny details, you know, like in the cards, in all of those cards, you know, the beauty of just the details, you know, they are also detailed. If you just focus on that, it will be enough, and you will be totally abundant, and you won't feel any sort of lack, or that you're missing something, or that you are not successful, right? Intuition and sacred knowledge. Yeah, all the big arcanas, you know, the Empress, the High Priestess. Yeah, that's basically the wisdom. The wisdom of creating something that is abundant. It doesn't have to be endless. It just has to be enough, right? And bottom of the deck is success and triumph. There we go. See, that's all you need. I think this the way you now can think about it in your head, it will basically help you to find something. Maybe you haven't found your business yet, right? Maybe you haven't found an idea or something like that yet, but be assured that with this mindset, you will be successful so much faster than anything else. You know, you just need to focus on your personal goals, you know, and that's all you need, and nothing more. And you will feel so much abundance within you that it will take away a lot of misery, right? Yeah, lovely. Yeah, mental clarity and foundation. Yeah, of course. That's what you get also, but I'm not gonna pull some more from those cards, because I think you get the idea by now, right? You get the idea that you don't have to be big, but that it just has to provide you with enough, and then it's okay, right? And then you will feel so much better. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull an art card. Let's see. Michelangelo. No compromise is a good compromise. Okay, the first sentence is very interesting, because I think there's a truth to it, you know. Don't compromise your own, what you want for yourself, you know. Just think about what you want. Think about the kind of life you want to live, you know. Do you want to travel? Do you want to, you know, have a family? Or, you know, how much do you need, whatever. Don't compromise on that, and build your business around those goals, right? And you will see that you don't have to have endless things, because a huge mansion is just too much. You know, there's no point of being able to play a ball game inside of your living room. There's no point in this, right? It's just or for example, having too much of anything is just too much, right? What do you want with 10 or 20 cars? You just need one, actually. Sometimes you don't even need one. It depends on your life, right? And blemished origins do not negate flawless conclusions. Yeah, I think the blemished origin in this case is this feeling that it has to be huge, or maybe even taking huge examples like huge companies or huge YouTube accounts, huge musicians, huge anything what's huge, because that's basically killing our confidence, right? You just need enough. And then become ill with unhealthy perfectionism. It's just when you have enough and offer enough, you have also the ability to focus on the details. You know, for example, if I think about tarot cards, right? If you must produce a deck, right? Then mistakes happen. So this is a mass-produced deck, and whenever I think it's that one. Is it this one or is it the other one? Was there some cards? Yeah, this one. They have got printing arrows. Do you see the line there? And look at the edges, they are already a little bit. Nonetheless, I love the cards. I love the deck. I like the. It's by a company, Hay House. I like it a lot. Right? It's just that this is not nice, right? You don't want that. You want your creation to be, you know, ideally to have really satisfied customers. You want a creation which is basically providing high quality, right? So therefore, downscale it a bit. Look, there's another printing arrow right across there, and it takes away a lot of the image, I think, because it distracts me every time. I could complain about this, right? I could complain about this, and I'm sure people would probably. Some people do, maybe. I don't, because, well, that's fine. Sometimes I take it even as a message inside the reading. It's just, in your creation, you probably don't want those cracks, right? They are cracks. You don't want them, right? And therefore, you know, if you keep it smaller, it can still provide, you know. You don't have to sell millions of copies of anything for it to be sustainable for you. You just need to sell enough. Yeah. Already feel relieved. So let's see if there's something else that wants to come out from this deck. Yeah, you want to come out, okay. Partnership. Didn't we have the universe is your partner already? Yeah, the universe is your partner, and birds are always messengers, and parrots. Yeah, maybe it's also, you can always take examples. When I think about parrots, they repeat things, right? You can always take an example as, you know, on other people. Look at them, look what they're doing. Steal like an artist, you know, steal from one source and the other one and mix it together, right? To get an idea. But nonetheless, I think for this is just confirmation that the universe is your partner. You don't need to worry about big scales, right? So let's see who this reading is for. Yeah. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye bye.